I love the flip lectures. I think it's so much easier to learn.
At first, I didn't like it because I didn't write the notes down. I just watched it, and it kind of just like went in one ear and out the other. But like halfway through the trimester, I started writing it down because I noticed other people were, and then it was really helpful.
I like them for going back into like subjects because there's a lot of them up there. So if I had like a difficulty with a certain thing, I didn't have to really necessarily ask you. I could kind of go home and do it myself.
Well, I could go at my own pace with it, and like I'm not gonna fall asleep in class while you're doing notes. I can actually stay awake, so that's like a really big plus because I always fall asleep in math classes because teachers just drone on and on.
Whatever you think.
At first, I thought they were like kind of like weird in a way, but once I got used to them, I thought they were actually a lot more helpful than a teacher just going up in the middle, like in the room, and just talking the entire time.
But probably like a con to it is just because if you don't watch a flip lecture at home, it ruins your homework time at school.
I thought they were a unique way. I've never learned that way before in other math classes, so it was a new and exciting way.
Starting out, the flip lectures, I wasn't really too fond of them, but then when I started doing them, and when I did them, they helped a lot because I could, it's like instead of, I'm like more of a learning of where it's like one-on-one, so all I could do was just get on the internet and watch it by myself, and I wouldn't be like have any distractions or in class, or so I felt like it was easier for me to learn. The flip lectures taught me a lot.
I really liked them because I thought it was a different style of teaching I've never had, and I thought it was just really different and like it used technology that more classes don't really do, so I really like that. Yeah, but I like the flip lectures are so like detailed that I really don't feel like I need help with anything.
I liked what you did where like with harder concepts you would teach them in class too and online, so.
But like with the flip lectures, I can like watch a little bit of it, and then I can come back to it if I feel bored with it. I'm like, no, I can come back and do something else.
Originally, when I first started the class in the first trimester that we had, I didn't like it too much just because I thought that they would be too much of a burden, and I mean the convenience of having something on the internet if you don't have access to the internet at a certain time can be kind of difficult. But by the end, like now I like them a lot. They're convenient to have, again, if you have an internet connection, which if not, you can always access them at the school. They're a quick way to get notes. If you don't bring something home, you can look online, you'll find it there. It also helps to have a teacher actually talking about it instead of just reading it off of a book or something like that, because the methods in textbooks can sometimes be outdated.
I think it's a good thing because Mr. Mays is always here, like to help out with like homework where he wouldn't be at home. So I think it's a lot easier.
Doing homework at home, I don't really do because I like to do other stuff. So, I mean, yeah, doing homework at school was a big help. And
Think about that. Wonderful. I have an A in the class right now because of that. If we didn't have that option or the ability to do that, I would probably not be able to do it. I would probably be failing the class personally. I think that, but
Okay, when I get home, I don't even think about school, so yeah, I wouldn't do my homework at home if I had to. I would procrastinate. I really liked working on my homework in class because if I didn't get it, I could ask questions. Where usually in my math classes, I would just give up or like not really try on my math homework. So I actually understood it and I could ask questions and make sure I got the material.
I like initially I like to have like a practice problem or two before I do the homework, so I just get like a gist of what's going on. But I do like being able to work on it at school because you're able to help us.
I felt like my time was being used more effectively towards learning, and actually practicing as opposed to watching you go up on the board and writing. So I mean, it was cool.
I think so because like I know with like regular math classes, you have to, like, if you don't get it, you try it and then you tell them the next day in class. So like I kind of forget stuff if I'm like doing it at home and then come back into class, so I can know what I did wrong or if I'm doing something wrong right away.
Because whenever I didn't understand anything, I would come to you and ask you. So like I would get it and then.
Sometimes I wouldn't realize I did something wrong until the next day. You know what I mean?
We could go talk to you in class, and I like would watch it at home. If I had questions, I got to come to school and I could work on them. If I couldn't do a problem, we could just go talk to you. So it was a lot better than doing it at home.
If I had to say anything, maybe make the flip lectures a little more mandatory.
Maybe not have the videos as long, because I do get a little off.
I mean, if they're a little bit shorter, but that's about it.
Okay.
Some of the videos were really long, and I could not sit through them. It's really hard to pay attention, and I feel some of them are really repetitive.
No, I think you do pretty well. You make them pretty interesting.
I think it's a really good way to teach, and never heard of it that way. And at first I was really skeptical. And I was like, I'm probably gonna hate this class, but I'm so glad that I didn't like drop out of your class because I was gonna.
Okay, that's good.
Because I heard about it and I was like, I don't want to do my notes on the computer, but yeah.
But it turned out to be good.
Yeah, I think a lot more people should do it.